Welcome to the video lecture series on electronic devices and instrumentation lab. This is experiment number 1.3, that is biased and unbiased parallel clipper. Okay. So here we will start with the initial thing, that is unbiased parallel clipper. Okay. So in the unbiased parallel clipper we have two variants, so that we will see, then followed by the biased parallel clipper. There also we have four variants, so in that two I will be explaining, so remaining two you can analyze by yourself. Okay. So first one, coming to the uh, first variety, that is unbiased parallel clipper. In the unbiased parallel clipper, as I told, there are two types. One is the positive clipper, another one is the negative clipper. So positive clipper in the sense, if you have this input, so in the output, positive portion will be clipped off, you will be getting only the negative portion. Similarly, in the negative clipper, you will get only the positive half of the input signal. Okay. Now, considering the first case here, that is unbiased positive clipper, let us take unbiased positive parallel clipper. Okay. So we have the circuit like this. So you have the signal source here, then followed by a current limiting resistor. So usually it will be of 1 kilo ohms, then followed by the diode. Diode will be connected in parallel, so that the diode is connected in parallel. Then we have the load resistance connected here. Okay. So if you consider this load resistance, so this is, here we have taken it as 10 kilo ohms. Okay. Now peak to peak voltage is of 20 volts. Okay. Now we have to analyze what will happen during the positive half cycle and during the negative half cycle of the input signal. So if you consider this analysis, this is almost similar to the series clipper what we have understood. So if you refer to this diode position, so if diode is directing downwards, so that means you will get output only in the negative half cycle. That is only for the trick, remembering that. Okay. So let us take the first case, that is what will happen during the positive half cycle of the input signal. So during the positive half cycle of the input signal, the polarity will be like this, plus and minus, and this will be 10 volts, and here you will have the resistor 1 kilo ohm. Then diode, this diode will be acting like what now? It will be, anode will be positive and cathode will be negative. So diode will conduct. So if the diode is conducting, so that you can replace it by knee voltage, so that is 0.7 volts. So if you replace the diode by 0.7 volts, okay, and if you consider the output here, so V out across RL, so RL is of 10 kilo ohms, so V out will be equal to 0.7 volts. Okay. So this is valid for entire positive half cycle. So during negative half cycle, what will happen? During negative half cycle, the circuit will be like this. this is negative and this is positive. So if you consider 1 kilo ohm, then diode anode will be getting negative polarity and cathode will be getting the positive polarity. Hence the diode will be acting like a open circuit, and if you measure the V out across RL, neglecting the voltage drop here, this is important. So if we neglect that, so we can say that V out will be equal to minus V in. Why minus V in? Because this is, we are seeing here from positive polarity and negative polarity, but the potential what we are getting is negative and positive respectively. So if you consider this for analysis, so you may have the input like this. This is V in curve plus 10 minus 10. Okay, so under this, if you mark few points, so if I mark here this point as point 7, so where it will coincide, so that you have to mark it here as well. Okay, so we know during positive half cycle the output will be equal to 0.7, so expected thing is this. Okay, and during negative half cycle output follows the input, so that is this. So expected output is this. Practically we get this 0.7 volts. So theoretically we expect the value to be 0. That is possible only if the diode is ideal. Okay, similarly you may also consider the second case, that is unbiased unbiased negative clipper. So unbiased negative clipper in the sense, so here again V peak to peak is 20 volts, same circuit, 1 kilo ohms, but diode position earlier it was downwards, so now the position of the diode will be changed like this, and across the diode we can have the RL as V out. So what happens here now during positive half cycle? So during positive half cycle what will happen is, so again this will be plus and minus this end. So now cathode will be getting positive and anode will be getting negative. So that means diode will act like an open circuit, and if you consider RL, so V out what we get is equal to plus V in. If you neglect the voltage drop here again, if you consider voltage drop here, so it will be slightly less than the, sorry, slightly more than the V in value. Okay, so this is the case in positive half cycle. During negative half cycle what will happen? So during negative half cycle here this will be the polarity across here, it will be minus plus. So as a result the cathode will be negative. Okay, and the anode will be getting positive here. So that is sufficient to turn on the diode when this value is above 0.7. So when that value goes above 0.7, diode will be acting like a short circuit. So but we can replace it with its knee voltage. So if you consider the knee voltage, so that will be 0.7. So that means across this resistor what you are taking across V out, V out will be equal to minus 0.7. So if this is our input, okay, peak to peak values, if you take plus 10 minus 10, so in this case during positive half cycle it follows the input, but during negative half cycle you will get a value that is 0.7, in fact minus 0.7 you can say. Okay, so this is how it will conduct. So if you take the next case, that is biased parallel clipper. So here what we do is, earlier we considered diode only, either in this position or in the other direction rather than position. Okay, now what we do is we add the bias here, so it can be plus minus, first case. Second case is like this, minus and plus. So same here, positive negative, and here it can be negative and positive. Okay, so this bias what we are adding, we can call it as VB. Okay, so totally you will get 4 cases. So out of 4 I will consider one here and one here. Okay, so other two we can analyze with the similar guidelines. Okay, so let us consider the first case here, that is biased parallel clipper. So under this, so let us see the circuit first and then name which type it is. Okay, so you have to take V peak to peak value. Again let us take it as 20 volts, and this value is 1 kilo ohms. Then if you consider the bias, let us call it as VB, let it be 5 volts. Then we have the resistor, load resistor. Okay, now the common understanding here is, if the diode conducts, then that value across diode is 0.7. So if you add up these two things, the value will be 4.3. So how we will analyze that? So first let us see what will happen during positive half cycle. So during positive half cycle, you can have two things. See, diode can conduct. So as of now, if you consider anode cathode, and peak to peak is 20 volt, but in during positive half cycle, the input voltage can vary from 0 to plus 10. Okay, so that means if the input is 5 volts, say up to 4.9 volt, so diode anode will be 4.9, which is less positive than the cathode, so diode will not conduct. So if it is 5, then also it will not conduct. So whenever anode is more positive than the cathode, so this case we can say that the diode will conduct. So in that case we have to replace the diode by either short circuit, if you consider it as the ideal diode, or you can just replace it by knee voltage for the practical diodes. Okay, So considering the diode to be practical here, so we have to analyze what happens when Vin is less than the bias voltage. First case. Second case, what happens when Vin is greater than the bias voltage. So first case, let us consider when Vin is less than Vb. When Vin is less than Vb means it is up to 4.99 is less than 5. Okay, so if you consider that, so polarity positive and negative will remain same here. Okay, so this will be 1 kilo ohm. Now diode, what it will be getting now? 4.9. 4.9, anode is positive but it is less positive than the cathode, so hence diode will not conduct, so it will act like what? The open circuit. So next, here what you will be having is plus minus. Okay, so if you measure the voltage across RL, neglecting the drop here, and this can be discarded, so what you will get is V out equal to V in. So what we can say is V out follows V in till 4.9 volts or 5 volts. So now if you consider the second case here, that is when Vin is greater than Vb. So let us take something like 5.1, or to be more convenient, something like 5, any value above than 5. It can be 5.01 also. Okay, so if you consider again this polarity and all will remain same. Okay, now here if I have something like 5.5 volts, and here in the at the across the cathode I have 5 volts, so diode will conduct. So if you consider its knee voltage, it will be 0.7 volts and this is 5 volts. Okay, so if you consider the output across this, so if we just apply KVL also, so what you will get is -5. Okay, then minus -0.7 plus V out equal to 0. That means V out will be equal to 5.7. Okay, so that is the case here. So if you consider this, so during positive half cycle only, if you consider, so what we can conclude here is this is 10 volts. Okay, so if I consider 5 volts here. Okay, so parallelly if you go down, okay, up to 5 volts, up to 5 volts it will follow the input whatever we have, that it will follow. Then above 5 point, whenever the input is above 5, it will reach which value? 5.7. Okay, so it will reach here and it will be in the same line till it again gets down. Okay, so during positive half cycle we can expect the output to be like this. Okay, during negative half cycle what will happen? So if I just consider the same thing over here, So now if you consider the condition, that is during negative half cycle, so during negative half cycle what will happen is the polarity will be like this. First thing, minus and plus 10 volts. So if you consider it from the negative half cycle means 0 to minus 10, so anode will not get anyway, it will not be positive. So for entire during negative half cycle, so the diode will be acting like a open circuit. So if the diode is acting like a open circuit, so whatever value here we have, that can be neglected. So RL, across RL, V out will be what? Here it is plus and minus, but here what you are getting is minus and plus. V out will be equal to minus V in. So if you consider the negative half cycle, so output follows the input. So in a simple way, if this is our input, what we can expect is the output to be like this. This is VB plus V new voltage. Okay. So this is how we have to analyze this. Okay. So if I consider one more case here, the other case if I consider, that is circuit remains same, only the diode position is changed. So if diode position is changed, so here this is VB plus and minus. So now what will happen during positive half cycle? So during positive half cycle, so this will be again plus and minus 10 volts. You can consider again here the same thing. See here, anode is 5, so diode will be conducting till the cathode gets the voltage less than 5 volts, plus 5 volts. So that means the same case here, if you consider the first case, that is when V in is less than VB. When V in is less than VB means up to like 4.9. So this will be getting positive only, but cathode will be more, sorry, less positive than the anode. So hence diode will be conducting till that value. Okay. So what you can say in this case now? So you can expect the output across RL to be this voltage drop, that is polarity is minus, plus and minus here. So minus 5 plus 0.7 is 4.3. So this is, here actual drop will be minus 4.3, but since you are taking this value as positive and negative, so you will be getting the value as 4.3 volts here. Okay. So V out will be equal to 4.3. So whenever the value of the V in goes beyond VB during the positive half cycle, if V in is greater than VB, so in that case what happens, say let us take it as 5 volts. Okay. 5.5 volts. So if we take 5.5 volts, cathode is more positive than the anode, so diode will not conduct. So as a result of which output will follow the input, as we have seen in the earlier case. V out will be equal to V in. So same thing we can analyze it for negative half cycle. So during negative half cycle, what will happen? Polarity will be like this. So during negative half cycle, if you consider the entire wave, so there the output will be like this. See here, cathode will be getting negative, so it will conduct, so it will be 0.7, okay, and here it is 5 volts, so this will be nothing but minus 5 plus 0.7, 4.3. So minus 4.3. So the value what you will be seeing is here is plus 4.3. So because of this polarity, okay. So now the output, if you consider the waveform, it looks like this. So this will be plus 10 and this will be minus 10, okay. So during this period, so we know if the value is greater than, if the value is greater than what you say, the 5 volts, so V out follows V in. So if we have any reference value here, that is 5 volts. So if you draw the vertical lines, so if you draw it with the neat scale and all, you will get the things properly. So whenever it is above 5 volts, so we know that output will follow input. So that means it will be like this here. So whenever it is in the range 0 to 5, so we know that the value will be 4.3. So that means if you consider the 4.3 value here for 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, so it will be like this. So this is continued till during the negative half cycle as well, okay. So this is how you will get the output, okay. So considering this as the reference, so you may also go for the next two variants, okay. Thank you.
Okay, now let us continue to the next circuit, that is parallel clippers. So this is unbiased positive parallel clipper. So in this, the positive half of the input signal will be clipped off. So just to remember a small trick here, if the diode direction is downwards, so understand that output signal will be of negative half cycle only, okay. So now if you analyze as it is told in the theoretical session, so expected output is like this. This is the input, this is the output. In the negative half cycle, we expect the voltage to be around minus 10 volts for a peak to peak voltage of 20 volts. So now let us look into the CRO. So if you look into the CRO over here, so let me first show you the input only. This is peak to peak 20 volts, and now if I include output only, so we can check that the total units along the y direction, so this is around 1.8 into 5 volts per division, that will be 9 volts, okay. Expected is 10 volts, so we are getting the minus 10 volts. Expected is, now we are getting minus 9 volts, and due to that diode's new voltage, you can have that 0.1, that is 1 volt cut over there, okay. So that's all about the parallel positive clippers, okay. Okay, now let us continue to the next version, that is parallel unbiased negative clipper. So as the diode direction is upwards, so we expect the output to be only in the positive half cycle. That is only for the understanding. So for analysis you can refer to the theoretical session what we have done. So according to the analysis we expect here V out equal to V in. So here in this analysis, so we are just showing it for 20 volts peak to peak, but practically we have kept it 18 volts peak to peak. So if 18 volts peak to peak is there, half of that means it should be around 9 volts. So this is the expected result. Okay, so for 20 volt peak to peak it is 10 volts. So for 18 volts peak to peak the expected value is 9 volts. So now let us check the signal here. So if you check the signal, let me show you the input first. This is the input, and if I include output, you can check this. So here you can clearly see that output is available only for the positive half cycle. During negative half cycle you don't have the signal. So if you measure the units along the y direction, it is around 1.6 into 5, that is 8 volts. Okay, so totally we are getting 8 volts. Expected theoretically it was 9 volts. Okay, so that's all about this. Now let us go to the next version, that is biased parallel positive clipper. So earlier this supply was not there, now that potential will be added. So that much potential will change the output as well. So here this is the expected output. Now you can see along with negative signal we get the positive signal as well, but some portion of the positive signal will be clipped off. So that depends on the peak to peak voltage and as well as the bias voltage, how much we give. So that we have already analyzed in the theoretical session. Okay, so let us check the output here now. If I show you the input, this is the input. So if you observe, now if you observe the output, so you can check here negative half cycle is there, but in the positive half cycle, so some portion is clipped off. So if you measure the total voltage over here, so the expected value was around, according to the analysis, so what we obtained there and what we are getting here, just check that. So it is around 1 unit. So from the DC level to the positive side, check the number of units, they are 1 multiplied by 5, that is 5 volts. So expected was around 4.7 volts. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, so next one is, again you can just observe here we have changed the position of the diode. That means it is a biased negative clipper. So according to the circuit and analysis what you have studied in the theoretical session, so we expect the output to be like this. So now you can calculate the total signal strength. So that is from the DC level to the clipping, this is the DC level. So now to the, if you go to the actual output, so here to here how many units are there? Totally around 0.8 into volts per division is 5. So that turns out to be around 4 volts. Okay, so this analysis was done for peak to peak of 20 volts. Practically we have connected 18 volts, so there is a small difference of the voltage. Okay, fine. So now let us go to the next version. That is what we have is, you can just check the diode and biasing here. So biasing is changed. So this is biased positive clipper. Okay, so theoretically we have already analyzed it. So according to the analysis for this 20 volts peak to peak and 5 volts bias, so expected output is minus 4.3. Now let us check here how much we are getting now. So if you check first the output, it looks like this. So if I take off, or if I give you only one signal input, this is the input, and if I give you the output, so how to measure this? So you can check that from the ground. Once you ground it, it is here. So once you keep it to the DC level, so by how much amount it has gone down, so just check that. So it is around 0.8 into 4, so that will be around 0.8 into 4, so it is around 4 volts. Okay, expected is minus 4.3, we are getting minus 4, that's fine. Okay, now move to the next circuit, that is biased negative clipper. So if you analyze the circuit as told in the theoretical session, and if you look into the output, so that is the expected output over here. So now if you check the signal in the CRO, so you can check out this. Let me give you the input first. This is the overall input signal, and out of this, if you check only output, so clearly you can see that negative portion of the input signal is clipped off. And here, if you want to measure the total voltage, so it is around 1 unit multiplied by volts per division is 5, so it is around 5 volts. Okay, so that's all about the biased negative clipper.